Whew. Oh. Woo. The Deacon, he don't play.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh man! Shout out to the Chief, Alizar. Really give you shout out to the Deacon, man. The Chief and the Deacon go get that album. Uh, we're back, man. We are back. And first and
Good.
foremost, we want to give praises and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shah, who we call Jesus Christ. Be God first in everything that we do. When you already know the hashtag is we working. I'm your boy Jeff,
And I'm your boy Marcus.
and this is Saucy
And we
Discourse.
back, brother. Another
Yeah,
episode.
man. Episode 6 of our season 1, man. How you feeling, brother Marcus? How you doing today?
Wow. I'm good, man. Been a great weekend, Last night, celebrated a friend's birthday. Shout out to the homie Josh. Happy birthday, Last weekend was Mother's Day weekend,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So before we even continue, we gotta shout out all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to my moms. Moms, I love you. My grandmother, grandparents, all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. We love y'all. Without y'all, there would be no us. Without y'all love and caring and all the ass whoopings, there would be no us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Happy belated Mother's Day. I hope everybody, all the mothers out there, enjoy themselves. And make sure y'all return the love on Father's Day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
always go all out. When it
yeah.
comes to the mothers, man. Make sure Father's Day is coming up, so make sure y'all go all
Oh,
out for us. You know what I'm saying? Show
word.
the same love we show y'all back.
All the mothers we got, all the mothers, Mothers Day. We understand y'all get fish and chips and y'all get lobster and lab cakes. Well,
Steak
brother can't get
lobsters,
a
fish and
word
chips.
steak lobsters and everything, the steak and shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And then Father's Day, all brother get is a McDonald's meal. Come on, man. We
Exactly.
need more than that, man. Come on
No,
now, we
we
gotta
get
do
the
better. We
we
gotta
get
do
the, we
better.
get, we get the big piece of chicken.
Exactly. No, you don't
that's,
even get the big piece. You get the thigh or the leg. That's what y'all get. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, thigh or leg.
exactly, man. Happy Mother's Day. Yo, so let's get right into it, man. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot going on. Let's start with the NBA. There's a lot going on, and
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook is tearing it up, man.
tearing it up.
He's tearing up. Man just passed Oscar Robertson for the most triple doubles in NBA history, not in a year, in
History.
NBA history.
It's a fact.
Man, with 182 triple doubles. Is the question is Russell Westbrook a top 5 point guard of all time? Brother Marcus, you start this off.
Sure. I'm gonna start this off, man. First of all, congratulations to Russell Westbrook. That's number one. That's a feat that I don't think nobody else will even pass, at least attempt. Shout out to the great Oscar Robertson too for even setting that pace. But to answer your question, is Russell Westbrook a top 5 point guard of all time? In my opinion, he is. He is a top 5 point guard of all time, bro. I
What?
don't know where you place him to do something like that. First of all, okay, so forget. I don't care what other people say, and this is just my opinion. Forget all the stats. Some people say stat sheets, where you stat padding, all that stuff. That man plays hard. I would love to have a point guard. You can't find many point guards to play as hard as he does every single position. That man put his life on a line. Like if his heart came out on the floor, he would run to it, grab it, put it back in his chest, and get the rebound, and go for another dunk. That's the type of player Westbrook is. You don't see players like him no more. old school throwback. I mean, the things that he right now is what only 31, maybe 30, 31 years old. You don't see players like him no more these days. You really don't. And I think he's a top 5 point guard because you don't see players like Russell just averaging points, rebounds, steals. We're not just talking about 180 triple doubles, Jeff. We talking about over the last 3-5 seasons, the man has averaged a triple double. That's hard to do. I don't care about the players around him. It's hard to do, man. It's very hard to do. I think that he deserves it. He deserves to be top 5 of all time. I'm not putting him over Magic. I'm not putting him over Magic. I'm not putting him over
Who is your
Steph.
top 5?
I'm not.
Point guards.
Oh, of all time, man. Oh, okay, for me, it's still Magic. It's
Okay,
still Magic.
There's no argument there.
Number 2, yeah, it's hard to argue with Magic. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, I go with Steph. I know it's a little high right now, but I go with Steph.
No, not really. He's the greatest
3,
shooter of all
Chris
time.
Paul. Yeah, greatest shooter of all time. That's because we're talking about players that have historical value, that have changed the game. Magic changed the game for all passes. Without no Magic, there'd be no Chris Paul. So I gotta go with Magic. Gotta go with the greatest shooter of all time, Steph, number 2. Gotta go with 3, Chris Paul, the greatest floor general of all time. Number 4, I put Westbrook there. I put Westbrook between 4 and 5. Right now, I put him 4, and I put him at 4. And number 5, you can go with Jay Kidd. You go with John Stockton. You go Gary Payton. You know, I don't really have another 5th one. I'll have to go with. I'm gonna go with John Stockton, all-time assist leader. You know, top 5 because a lot of people don't give John Stockton that type of love. You know what I'm saying? It's just my list. It's my list.
What?
Bro.
No Isaiah Thomas?
Zeke isn't under consideration. Absolutely under consideration. I mean,
He's
top
under
5 though.
Isaiah Thomas is under consideration. You going to pick John Stockton over Isaiah Thomas?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, John Stockton, all-time assist leader. I mean, Isaiah Thomas is up there, but
he's a
he won 2
two-time champion.
championships. All right. You know what? For historical value, I put. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? Just because he's a 2-time champion, I put Isaiah Thomas.
And he's one of the greatest floor generals of all time.
I put Zeke there, number 5. Okay. Yes. Chris Paul has passed him as a better floor general.
What? I don't want to say pass him. You gotta win. You gotta win a ring first.
I said. Okay. Yes. I said floor general. Floor general. How he sees the court on both ways of the floor. There are a lot of people that can't do what Chris Paul do.
I know what you're saying. I heard you.
Hey, he's a great floor general.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, the look is not hitting yet. They're not hitting yet. It's not hitting yet. So we gotta give some time. What's on you? What you think, bro?
Well, first of all, when it comes to Russell Westbrook, passing the great Oscar Robertson, great achievement.
Yep.
We had for the last couple of years, we have seen how great Russell Westbrook is. Russell Westbrook is one of the greatest point guards of all time, but he's not top 5.
Wow.
He's not top 5. Not in my book. You know, he can have 200 triple doubles. So listen, if you're talking all time, no. Now, if you talk about his era, yeah. But you talk all time, I know plenty of point guards just off the head that was better. That's better than Russell Westbrook. Got it, like you said, Magic, right? You got Magic, you got Isaiah Thomas,
right?
You got Steph Curry, who's the one which is an automatic in your top 5. You have to pick the greatest shooter of all time in your top 5, right?
Without a doubt.
You have.
So let me ask you a quick question. Okay, my quick question is: will that change if Russell Westbrook wins the NBA championship? If he gets a ring? Will that change for you?
What a chance for me if he wins the championship.
Right.
But it's hard. It's hard. And it also depends how he does it. Is he because he's not winning the championship with the Wizards? I mean, let's be real. You know, if he goes,
No, he's not.
if he forms if he be a part of a super team, I think that's gonna put a little bit of dent on his legacy because you have played with greats. You played with James Harden. You played with Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? You're playing right
Mm-hmm.
now with Bradley Bill, and
Mm-hmm.
it seems like whoever you play with Paul George. You know, so it seems like
Mm-hmm.
you have greatness around you, but my problem with Russell Westbrook is that he makes bad decisions. The game he actually passed Oscar Robertson. It was like 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
You run up the court and shoot a bad three. That has stained Russell Westbrook career of him making bad decisions. He's not a
You,
good shooter. He's not a good leader.
you can't damage a man. You can't. He's not a good leader.
No, he's not a good leader.
Uh, so you're saying that Russell Westbrook was more of a stat pattern or stat
Yeah, he
shield,
goes up the stat sheet,
SS
but there's no
stuffer,
results at
basically
the end of the day.
stat sheet stuffer.
Yeah, there's no results at the end of the day.
Now, is that really is that more of his fault or more of the people that he's playing with at that point?
Yes, because he's the point guard. The ball is dominantly in his hand. He's a dominant point guard. And he makes bad decisions. He makes bad passes.
Right.
And he shoots bad shots when the game is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Mm-hmm.
times we I saw um, Kevin Durant gets frustrated? You see him clapping for the ball, clapping, and then Westbrook shoots a bad jump shot or a bad three, and he gets frustrated. That's
I
why he
agree with
lost.
that. I agree with that.
It's bad decisions, man.
I agree with
He
that.
has to be the
But it was.
right.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But I mean, Russ. I mean, you just like his heart. You just can't find players like him that just play so hard. If I'm a coach, I want a guy like Russell Westbrook. I understand I would take the turnovers. I'll take the bad threes. I'll take the bad shots and sometimes going a little bit too dominant. I understand that. I
Mm-hmm.
would say every player has at least a negative or two or an issue. So to speak,
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook's issue is he takes bad shots. He
Mm-hmm.
takes bad shots. He does make bad decisions. Maybe he does ball hog a little bit too much. I understand that very obviously. Now, just based off like we did this year, like done with this year with the Wizards, when they first started, when he got traded there, it was bad. I thought dude was gonna be on a decline. Well, especially with him and Bill, you got two ball dominant guys. But as time passed by, we see what's going on. Now they in the AC out of nowhere, and you don't even see it coming. And I don't think nobody want to play the Wizards in the first round. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm not saying they're going to win. I say they're going to give them trouble. But you
Okay.
need a guy like a Westbrook. You need a guy like a Westbrook. You need a guy that's going to just leave his heart on the floor. I would like to see Russell Westbrook win the championship. I would love to see it.
Me too.
I don't want him on like a, I don't, you know, what I'm saying I don't want to see him like go to the Lakers. You know,
He's from LA. Why not?
no, I know it's from no.
You don't want to go there
You
because
don't need to
LeBron is there.
give
That's why.
like, well, they had that too. Yeah, that too. That's a major problem. But then you have him, and then you got him. Then you go, maybe the Clippers. The Clippers will
That
work.
wouldn't be a bad
The
idea
Clippers will
anyway.
work. That'd be a damn good idea. You got him, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Oh yeah, that's a
No,
problem.
not Clippers. I'm talking about the Lakers.
He don't need to be on the Lakers. They already ain't got enough shooters. Him taking like 30, 40 shots, that's not gonna work. LeBron ain't going. He ain't
He
going.
averaged a triple
LeBron
double,
ain't gonna allow
so
that.
he has to make the assist.
He he ain't gonna get it with LeBron on that team. He don't get a
Why
triple double
not?
on that team with
LeBron's
that
getting
dude.
older. You could cut down his playing time, and you never know what AD
No,
gonna go down because he's just injury prone.
yeah, all three of them injury prone, right? Well, the other dude, number 23,
Westbrook's
the
not
big
injury
23,
prone.
he's not injury prone, but he's just
He just got
He just
hurt
finally came
recently.
back. But I'm just saying, yeah, yeah, he just came back yesterday. He just came back yesterday. Um, but Russell Westbrook, I would love to see him win a championship. Dude just plays hard, man. I love a guy that really plays hard, just leaves on the floor. I understand. I take the positives that I have for Russell Westbrook than some of the negatives. A lot of people don't like Russell Westbrook because he takes bad shots. He makes dumb turnovers in critical moments. It's understandable what happens. Every NBA player does not obviously always on their game. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, he plays so hard, but he puts his heart on the line. Every player has at least one flaw, or against another player has like somebody owns them, especially in the playoffs, or at any point in time. Russell Westbrook's problem is bad shooting. Like it'd be one game where he goes like 10 for 15, and the next game he's like 3 for 20. But then he had like 10 points, 9 assists, and like 8 dimes. Kind of take it where it is.
It's tricky
That's the
with
type of
him.
player he's always been. It is tricky, right? Westbrook knows he can't hit threes on occasion, but he's not like one of those. He's not a Steph. He's not a Dame. He's not a Kyle Korver. He's not a JJ Redick. He wasn't born with a shot. Now he can hit the floaters, the mid range. He hit a three or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a three threes in a game. He's not a Bradley Beal. Just has to. I think he's still adjusting to his game. I think he still has like another adaptation in his game. If he could just like relax a little bit and slow down and make his shot a little bit more often, I think he'd be a much better player. But
He's
I'm at the end of the day, I'll take him for what he is.
he's a good number 2. I wouldn't want him to be my
Oh
number
yeah,
1.
yeah. At this point, yeah.
No, at any point.
Right. No doubt. I
I
agree
mean,
with
he
that.
was in
I agree with
OKC.
that. No,
He's
I
just a
agree
good
with you.
number 2. He could get you 20 plus a night, but he's not a closer. He can't close.
Right. Right. Because he's not a closing type of player. I agree with that. But when he was in OKC, when Durant was gone and Harden was gone, and you eventually had nobody but him and Steven Adams, what more could you do? You had Russell
He has
Westbrook,
to be
who
the closer.
at
Yeah,
that year won
nobody else
MVP.
left. He had to be the
Right.
closer.
Remember
It's franchise.
exactly. And remember, he has been closing, but of course he's a franchise player. But at the same time, when you had no at that year to when he won the MVP, all he had was Steven Adams and a bunch of role players.
I agree
He
with
didn't
you.
really have much. Really,
You have
he
players.
didn't have nobody. So at year he won MVP. Right. He had no choice but to be the number one guy. And maybe obviously Westbrook he ain't had no problem with that.
Of course
He had
not.
no problem with that.
Of course not. But overall, at the end of the day, he can't lead a team to the NBA Finals. But he's not a closer. When Russell Westbrook has the
Yeah.
ball with
At this point,
10
like you said.
seconds left, I'm not scared because I know he's gonna make a bad decision.
Mm. Well, yeah, Russ, man.
I
What Russ do to you?
I
Did he
like
have you lose
Russell.
a bet or something?
Who?
Like did he lose? Did he make you lose a bet? Something like what Russ do to you, man?
It's just the eye test. What I've seen over years, it's like he
Mm.
could have he could have had. I mean, could have had a chip. And it's part when they was up
I
3-1,
mean, at that
3-1 against
year,
the Warriors. Most of that is Russell
yeah.
Westbrook fault. Not to be like that.
Is it? You think so?
Most
You
of it is
think
his
so?
fault. Hell yeah.
I put I put it on the whole. I put on the whole team. Honestly, I put it on the whole team that year.
I said most of it is his fault. I
I
ain't
put
say
it on the
all
whole
of
team that year.
it. So,
Okay. Okay. No doubt. No doubt. I get what you're saying.
yeah.
All right. So,
All right. Moving on.
what's our next question? Yeah, moving on. Jaylen Brown, unfortunately, is out for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtics guard, he's sidelined with a torn ligament in his left wrist. So right now, the Celtics will be in a play-in situation, a play-in tournament. what do you think are the chances that the Celtics make the playoffs? And what do you think your chances are with the Celtics going forward as a team?
Well, the Celtics
Mm-hmm.
is going to be in the playing tournament, right? I
Mm-hmm.
have a good feeling that they could get that eight spot.
Well, right now they're locked in the seventh, so they're done. They're in the seventh spot, right?
Or they're
Officially.
in the seventh spot, so they're not eligible for the playing
Mm-hmm.
tournament. So they already got playoff
Mm-hmm.
spot, correct?
Right. Yes, that's correct. But they
And
have to win the play-in tournament now.
so they would play the Nets in the first round.
Oh, that's correct. Yes.
Rockabye, baby. This is Kokisha from New Jack City. It's just a headshot.
Yeah, rock.
It's a
Gotta
wrap.
go, baby.
Season's over. So
Yeah.
Danny Ainge he got a lot of work to do in the offseason.
Right.
You gotta
Right.
bring in another All Star that could probably complement Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Get some good bench players, and they got the draft picks to do it. So they got to make a big move. They got to get rid of Kemba Walker. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. That's my man, Kemba Walker. I love you, man. I love you. You know that, man.
You ain't say
You
you
want to
ain't you
be
ain't say that.
boogie down
You ain't
all
say
day.
that.
You
No,
boogie
you ain't
down
say that.
all day. But
Nah, man. Can't
you've
believe
been playing
no. I
like
don't agree with
hot
that.
garbage. Hot garbage. Like
Wow.
in July,
Wow.
hot garbage. Come on, man. I don't know what is wrong with you. I don't know what is wrong with Kemba Walker. I know I get he was injured when the season started, but god damn, man, his form is not the same. You know, he's just not stepping up to. I'm sorry to say it, but you got to trade Kemba Walker. Why he has good trade value? I mean, hey, I would try to get Westbrook in. I would try to get another point guard that's available, a high quality point guard that's available. I heard John Wall name. I would take John Wall over Kemba Walker. I'm
John
sorry.
Wall.
I would take John Wall over Kemba Walker.
What?
Right now, right
Yo,
now,
no.
right now,
Stop
I
it.
would take John Wall
Stop
over
it.
Kemba Walker. I would make
Stop
that
it.
trade in a heartbeat
Stop it.
and give up a second round draft pick.
What?
Yes.
Okay. 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 I gotta stop you there. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. All the Bronx heads, I apologize. My man
Yeah, I
got that
apologize. They know you playing like
liquor
crap.
over here. No.
All the real
You would
BS,
take an
you know,
injury
Kemba Walker's
prone.
not playing like Kemba Walker. Come
You
on.
would take no. Come on, what Kemba Walker over John Wall, but Kemba Walker? Come
Hell
on, bro.
yeah.
You going first of all?
John
Kemba
Wall was
Walker.
balling.
I understand Kemba Walker's been
He got
injured.
hurt.
He was balling before. Exactly. What's the key word? Before he got hurt. Again, the man's been injured He lost what 3 years out of the last 4. He been injured like how many
That's
times?
not fair.
Kemba's had his injury.
John Wall. Don't be just he tore
Nah, man.
his hamstring and all that. Don't do that. His ACL. Don't do that. Don't say he just
The man
missed.
tore his
He's
hamstring.
injured. It happens. It's basketball.
I'm sorry, man. John. Yeah, it's happened, but it's happened to John Wall a little bit too much.
It just happened a couple of years ago. He never had any injuries before that. That was his big.
The
That was
man
the
injured
first.
now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's
So
not his
that's
fault.
what it is.
That's not his
No,
fault.
man. No, come on, man. You can't take it. You can't take John. You want to take John Wall with Kemba Walker? Come on. First
Damn
of all,
right.
to answer your question, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a second. First of all, to answer your question, the Celtics. Okay, I told you months ago in a previous episode. I believe it was our first episode. I'm not sure about the Celtics. You thought I was crazy. I've been paying attention to watching Celtics games all year. I ain't say Kemba was playing like a bum. You took that too far. You say
I
he's
took
playing
it
like
too
a
far.
scrub. You took it too far. You called Kemba a scrub. That
Wow.
was so disrespectful to our
I
Bronx
say he's
guys.
playing like
To
a
our
scrub. I'm not
Bronx
saying he's
guys.
a scrub overall.
Man.
He's playing right now. He's playing like a scrub. That's not the Kemba Walker I know from Bronx.
Kemba was. I know that it's not. I say okay,
Let's
fine.
keep it
I
real.
understand that, but I ain't no scrub. We are keeping it real. That's what we do. That's what we do here. We keeping it real. And this is what we do here. So, Campbell, I told you about the Celtics months ago. So, thank you. Let me get that dirt off my shoulder. Thank you. So, I told you months ago that Campbell was not Campbell was a good player because he just had been hurt a little bit. It happens. It happens to
All right,
the
stop
best
right there.
players. Look what
Stop right
happened
there.
to
Before you pat
that.
yourself on the back. Before you pat
What?
yourself on the back, you said the Celtics was not making the playoffs.
Okay.
That's what you said.
Okay. Yeah, I did say that.
Okay. All right.
If they lost another 2 or 3 games, they would have been out. They would have been
That's
out.
not
They would
happening.
have been out the
The
playoffs.
season's
They
over,
would have been all the
basically.
way down. Well, it's not happening now. Okay, season's over. So they're in the playing tournament. I also said I'm not. Are you sure about the Celtics? They're like they're a talented team. Why wouldn't they? But I told you something just did not seem right this year.
I agree with
I
you.
understand it's COVID, and I understand they had a lot of rash injuries. I understand all that very very well. Understand. However, with all that talent became so much expectations. And you started to see that last year during the playoffs against the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they beat the Raptors, and then what happened in the next round? They got their ass kicked. They got their ass kicked by Miami. Okay, and then it went to the next year. Obviously, not enough timetable, not enough time in the offseason to relax and chill.
Mm-hmm.
But then you started seeing a lot of injuries and a lot of COVID tests. And then understandably, it happens with a lot of teams. And then I watched them play and then I don't see the same team as I saw maybe in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Because a couple of years ago, they went from the Eastern Conference Finals to 08 in the playing tournament. Like I do agree with you saying changes got to be made. Would I trade Kemba Walker? I'm not doing that. I keep Kemba Walker.
Why?
What they need is why they don't trade Kemba Walker
Why
because
would you trade Kemba Walker?
unlike all the other teams, I think you keep Kemba, man. For some reason, I think you keep Kemba. I think you have to keep Kemba because you need to see he got one more. First of all, he got one more year left of his contract. That's number one.
Okay. Okay.
So you going to trade Kemba on 1 year contract? No, you keep him.
Yes.
Obviously, he hasn't been
Why it
100%
has
all year.
value.
No, I don't think you trade it. You keep Kemba.
For what?
Yes, he has value. Of course, Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker will always have value. But for John Wall, a man that's been injured, that's been lost 3 years, and he's going to lose
Bro, he
another
had a
year.
devastating injury. You
Compared
can't
to
keep bringing
him,
that up. Like he just had like a broken toe or something like that. Man tore his ACL, bro.
I understand
It's,
that,
that's a,
but
that's a 2 year comeback. Yeah,
he tore his
Clay Thompson.
ACL. That's a 2 year comeback, right? Yeah, that's Jamal Murray. And then
Oh
now
yeah,
he tore his hamstring again. So you add all these injuries up to John Wall, and then you got forget even the injury history. Look at that ridiculous contract he got. He still got 3-4 years, like 50-60 million dollars. You're trading for that? The player can't even stay on the court. I understand Kemba had his injury history, but not like it doesn't even touch his John Wall. At least Kemba found his way back on the court, straight struggle and all.
how much Kemba got?
I think how much Kemba got what?
Damn near close to 100 million, right?
I think it's one. I think he has two. Yeah, but now those 2 years are gone, and now he only has like 2 years left. Like 2 years, like I think it's like $30-40 million, something like that. So okay,
Okay.
so you're gonna trade him with John Wall for a player that's already been. John Wall's injury history is pretty damn bad with a crazy contract. So if you could give me another name that you would think, okay, I agree with you that the Celtics have to make a trade.
Okay.
They have to upgrade because I told you that something just didn't seem right. Do you trade Marcus Smart, who is the heart and soul of that team? Do you trade? If I were you, if I me, I'm getting rid of Tristan Thompson first because he hasn't really done nothing all year.
Well, it's just the top of everyone done
I
anything.
trade.
A
I
rebound.
maybe. Yeah, I know. They got a lot
That's
of
what he
pieces. They
do.
got a lot. You got Robert Williams that does the exact same. Yeah, you got Robert Williams that plays the exact same thing. Does the exact same thing, but he gets more blocks.
Okay.
I trade some of the young pieces that they do have. You trade the Romeo Langford, the Tremont Waters. If you want to keep Taco, keep Taco. Okay, that's fine. Boston
Nobody
likes him,
want him.
yada yada yada. That's
Nobody
fine.
wants him.
Yeah, nobody wants him, but to the Boston seems to love him. So, in my opinion, you trade your young pieces, and how many picks does Danny Ainge got? They still got a whole bunch of picks.
Okay.
Maybe make a little trade with OKC or something. They got like 30, make like 30 something picks. Maybe see if you can get
Who would you
maybe
get
an
from
SGA
OKC?
if it's possible. I know that make a massive trade. If you want to include Kemba in that package, then maybe see make a trade for a good young player. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Maybe a SGA, which it might be hard to do.
No, they need
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, make a trade for him.
they need a good solid two.
Make it. What do they need?
They need a good solid two.
So a good solid two.
Jaylen Brown is a three to me.
Um.
So you have to
Whoa,
start
whoa,
for
whoa, whoa,
HC and
whoa,
see
whoa,
who's
whoa, whoa,
available.
whoa, whoa,
He's a third option, bro.
whoa. SGA, who's available? Who's the third option?
Jaylen Brown's a third option. Everybody knows Jason Tatum is the first
Yes, but
option.
now he is.
Well,
Yeah,
of
he
course,
has
Kemba
not been
Walker's not
himself this
playing
year
well,
under
so of
Coach
course he's the
Rivers.
second option.
I don't know what your beef with Kemba, man. I don't know. I ain't
There's
like
no
him right
beef.
now. I don't like how you talking
I'm
about
just
Bronx
keeping it
like
real.
that.
This is not the Kemba
It is
Walker
beef,
I
man.
expected to see in
No,
Boston.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
The guy that you saw in Rice is gone. Them days is over,
Right,
bro. Them days is
UConn,
over. The guy
the
that you saw in
years
Charlotte.
in Charlotte and
Yes,
New Orleans, what you
UConn.
want to fucking call it. And he was good his first year in Boston.
Yeah, okay.
Now what's the problem?
He was. And then the injuries happened. The injuries got up to him. That's what it
Okay,
was. It
and
was an
he
injury
needs to
bad
go.
season. So I don't
And
even
he
count
needs to
that.
go.
I keep him. He don't need so he get injured, have one bad year. Now he's gone. Now you're getting rid of him. Come on,
I get rid
man.
of
You gotta
him in a
give him at least
heartbeat.
another shot.
Why he has value, I get rid of him.
Oh,
And it depends who I want to get.
okay. But I'm not giving up for no damn John Wall, who's already got more injury history than anybody.
I wouldn't say anybody, but damn.
That's what it sounds like right now. You gonna give him up for John Wall, who got more injury history than Kemba Walker.
And I mean, who else would you
I'm not
go
giving up for no
out and
John
get?
Wall. Hell no.
Who else would be a perfect fit for the Boston Celtics?
It'd be hard to say, but I would go for like a CJ McCollum. But Portland, everybody knows Portland's not gonna give him up.
Hell no. Why would I give
CJ
him up
McCollum, what do you think
for
about the Blazers?
Kemba Walker? Are you crazy?
It's not just Kemba Walker. You have so many picks.
There's
You got a
nobody
couple of
else on
young
a Boston
players.
Celtics roster that I own. Unless you're giving up Marcus Smart.
That means you have to get which is he's gonna be the
Kemba and
primary
Marcus Smart
target. It's not gonna be
or
Kemba
CJ
Walker.
McCollum. I don't think if I was Paul, I wouldn't make that trade.
Given it, yeah, but they got picks, so I would give in a couple picks. I'll give in a couple picks.
Well, the picks have to be
I really
included,
would give in a couple picks. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But
They're not going to win that playing. They're not. They're not going to win that playing game because they're playing Washington. They're not going to win the playing game.
It's a possibility for them to win that.
Like you said. I give Washington that win, man. Like you said, Kemba might not even play in the tournament game. He might not even play.
Okay.
And who you gonna have guard Westbrook?
Who's gonna guard
Tatum? That's fine.
Who's gonna guard him?
Good point. But who you gonna have guard Bradley Beal?
If he plays,
is Marcus Smart gonna be healthy for that game?
If he plays,
exactly. Keyword: if he plays. Right. If. Keyword has been if about Boston all year, and I've been telling you about Boston.
No, I'm talking about if Bradley Beal play. It's an if.
He's playing.
He's home.
There's no discussion of that. He's playing. He's playing.
All right, well, I think if they're playing Washington, I think they have a good chance of winning.
I'm not so sure. I'm saying it again. I'm not so sure. But let's move on. Talk about something else.
Okay.
Talk about something else. Yes.
All right. So
I ain't high in the Celtics this year.
All right. Who do you have winning the playing tournament?
We start on the East or the West? Because
Let's
I
start with
want
the
to go to the
East.
East first.
Let's go to the East first.
Because the playing match is already set up in the East. It's
Okay.
it's the Celtics against the Wizards. That's a
Uh-huh.
7-8 matchup, and the 9-10 is the Indiana and Charlotte.
Okay.
So, as I said, I'm taking the Wiz. And the 7-8, I'm taking the Wizards over the Celtics,
Okay.
and I'm going to take Indiana over Charlotte. Now I'm still not 100% how the playing tournament works because I believe is one of them has to win and they get in, and then I believe the loser bracket goes to it's like a double elimination game.
Uh-huh.
So you might know more than I do, Jeff. Can you explain to our people what the playing tournament is, how it goes?
To be honest, I already don't know because I already don't like playing games like that. Let's just go old
You
school,
don't like
the
it?
1 through 8. No, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of goddamn time and a waste of energy. Well, then if you didn't, if you 9 and 10,
I don't think it is.
like I mean, you didn't make it. All right, it's time to go on vacation, bro. Like let's just do the 1 through 8 like we was doing before, and just leave the shit alone. I hate the playing tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that some teams
Mm-hmm.
get cheated out, like
And
especially on the West. Like there's a lot of good teams, but when it comes to the East, nobody want to see that shit. And I got all these good teams in the West. I understand because you probably like one game or half a game behind each other, but you know what I mean. And these are good teams that have like
I I think
star-studded.
right, and I think it's because of that is the reason because of what happened in the West. Obviously, remember in the past the East. Remember there were teams in the East that went like 37-42 and still made the playoffs.
Right.
You know what
Like
I'm
you
saying?
can have a
But in the
winning
West,
record.
I think the playing tournament was specifically made for the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Right. You remember the year that there was a Doc Rivers and had they had a squad with Danilo Gallinari,
Yeah, I know that.
and they were like 43. They were like 40, 47, and like 35, and they were the 10. They were like the 9-10 seed.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, what the hell? That's how crazy the West is.
Yeah.
The West is a problem every single
Like
year,
you
and
could be over
obviously you
500
see
and
what
not
we
make the
see this
playoffs.
year too.
Yeah.
Exactly, but in the East, you could be under 500 and you make the
Make
7
the
8
make
seed.
exactly.
Um, the playing tournament is a little confusing. I just want to see how it goes this year. I wouldn't mind seeing it maybe this year, next year. I would agree that eventually they have to go back to the regular playoff format, but I believe this was made for mostly the Western Conference because, like, look at the Western Conference right now. You got Portland, Dallas, and the Lakers locked in I believe so 5, 6, 7 seed. They're
Mm-hmm.
not locked in yet. One team has to lose and another team has to lose. It could just be makeshift all over again. And
Mm-hmm.
then you still got Phoenix and Utah battling for the overall number 1 seed. And if Phoenix doesn't wants to avoid playing a possible 7 seed, and
Right.
then Utah wants to overall number 1 seed, they haven't captured the number 1 seed.
Right.
And then you had the Denver and the Lakers. I mean Denver and the Clippers got the 3-4.
Right.
So Denver wants to avoid playing the 6 seed, a hot 6 seed. We don't know who that is until the end of the night. And who will the playing tournaments? We know in the playing tournament players be. We know San Antonio has a 10 seed.
Right.
That's already been made official. Golden State with what they win today over Memphis has officially got the 8 seed. And I'm telling you right now, I would play Steph Curry right now to play tournament. So it'd be 9 and 10. I believe that's San Antonio and Memphis. That would be
Mm-hmm.
the 9-10 seed as of right now. However, you got Golden State. And what's the 7 seed right now? Who the 7 seed right now?
Lakers.
You got to play against Steph Curry in one game. In one game. Can we say Cancun? Can we say Cancun? Because I'll say the Cancun right now. You can't stop Steph Curry.
You might be able to stop him, but you can stop everybody else
Always,
on that damn team. Who else is scary?
That they
You don't have Klay Thompson.
Okay.
Draymond Green ain't gonna do
Okay,
much.
that's Mayor Bags. Mayor Bags. Whoa.
Draymond Green is not gonna do much.
Draymond Green
on the defensive end, yeah. But he's not giving you offense.
Are we forgetting Draymond Green's playmaking skills? Did you see
I haven't got anything. But
check out the video. No. Defensively, all good. He's a play. The game he had like 18 assists, but only had 2 points. Obviously, he's not going to be scoring like that. He's going to be dishing the ball to Steph, setting screens, playing D, and locking people down. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do.
I'm telling you right now. Stay home on other players and let Steph Curry score 60 points, and you still could lose.
Hey man,
Andrew Wiggins ain't gonna step up to the plate.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Well,
that's a waste of time.
Last week and a half, Wiggins has been hot.
Yeah,
he's been hot the last.
He could be hot for the last 2 weeks, then.
So
this is the play-in tournament. This is the playoffs. And Andrew Wiggins ain't got it.
I didn't say he got it. He's just been playing better lately. Oh,
so
I did admit I did say at one point Wiggins was overrated #1 pick. I still stand by that.
Overrated,
but he's been playing better recently.
Okay.
And no doubt. But Stephen Curry, man.
Okay.
You can't stop Steph, man. You
Lakers
get one game.
Roster. It's a better roster than some Golden State Warriors.
Oh, really? Because you got the fake 23, and you got Anthony Davis who can't seem to stay healthy, and then Andre Drummond that can't shoot outside 15 feet. And then y'all still talking about championship, right?
Oh, that's the only people that's on the team.
I'm sorry,
so you don't have Caruso and all them can't score.
No.
Caldwell Pope.
Caruso's been on and off all
year. Morris. You still have other guys. You
inconsistent.
You still have
Markieff Morris. Go ahead.
You still have others on this team that can step up to the plate at any time. That's what I'm saying. And there's only one game. And the Lakers look locked into me.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, okay, so you got an overrated Kyle Kuzma. Come on, Lakers fans have been asking for a trade for Kuzma for years now, since he got there. Man shoot technical free throws, air ball technical free throws. Well, no. Well, go ahead.
First of all, Kyle Kuzma is not overrated. He's not overrated.
Okay.
The problem is with Kyle Kuzma is he's not consistent. So I don't know who's calling the play because it could be the first half. He could have 20 points in the first half, and then the second half he just disappears. So I don't know who's calling the plays for Kyle Kuzma. I don't know if his confidence is up there, but Kyle Kuzma could be the third best player on the Lakers. So I think it's a coaching issue and a confidence issue. And he has trade value. So if the Lakers do decide to get rid of Kyle Kuzma, he has trade value. Teams will be calling for Kyle Kuzma.
The man had trade value for the last 4 years.
No, he hasn't.
They've been calling for Kyle Kuzma the last couple of years.
No.
Yeah, they have.
No, when LeBron came on the team.
Teams want Kyle Kuzma. Well,
when LeBron came on the team, they said Kyle Kuzma has to show and prove that he could be the third guy. Right? Then the next year, you win the championship, right?
Has he shown that?
The next year, they won the championship. And this year, he's inconsistent.
But this is not the first time when you talk about Kyle Kuzma, the word inconsistent has come under his name. There'd be one game where he dropped 27, and the next game he only had like 3 points.
I don't think that's him. I think that's a coaching issue.
You want to say that, you can, but I'm just saying, man, are we sure? Are we sure that they're gonna be in the playoffs? Because your man is bitching and complaining about the play-in tournament, and he And then he come back, all of a sudden he flown through air, man. You catching lobs all of a sudden. Is Shooter back yet? Did Shooter come back from his
I don't
10,
think so.
14
Not yet.
days?
Not yet.
Oh, so that means he's not gonna be available either, right?
He could be available.
Oh, he could.
It's,
Oh, he
it's been a,
could
it's
be.
been a couple of weeks. I think it
Are
has
we sure
been
that?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So are we sure that that the so-called best player in the game is gonna be available for the playing tournament?
Most
Because he
definitely
got a
gonna
little
be
bump.
available.
Are you
A little
sure? Are
bump.
we
The
sure?
man has a sprained ankle, a high ankle sprain.
Oh,
That's a little
oh,
bump to you. Yeah, and you're gonna be
oh.
disrespectful to Brown like that.
Absolutely. You know when it comes to the fake 23. Have I mentioned his name? Have you heard me mention his name?
Yes,
No. Hell no.
you should mention his name without being disrespectful,
Why? Why? Why?
because he's
Because
one of the
everybody think
greatest
he's a
players of all time.
oh stop it. I don't hear that crap.
He is one of the greatest
I
players
hear
of all
that
time.
crap.
How could you deny
He's one
him?
of the
You just you generally hate LeBron for whatever reason why you hate LeBron. The word hate has your picture right next to it in addition to when it comes to LeBron James. You
mm-hmm.
hate on LeBron for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but you need to stop it. Stop it.
Why not
This is
why?
LeBron
Why?
James we're talking about here.
And the man's overrated. I don't hear that crap.
LeBron James is
The
not
man
overrated.
overrated.
He's not
Yeah,
overrated.
yes he is.
How is
And
he
what you said
overrated?
about he's a bum. That's what he is. He's a bum.
LeBron James is a you don't believe that. You don't believe that. Get out of here.
Oh, look, man. I'm saying it. I don't care.
Oh, I say he's a
I
bum.
don't. I'm just saying. Are we sure that they're gonna be in the playing tournament? That's all I'm asking. I think they got their
If
vibes
everybody
back.
plays, if LeBron plays, AD plays, Schroeder's back,
Uh-huh.
the Lakers is
Uh-huh.
gonna win the playing tournament. Period.
All I heard was
Okay.
if.
I
That was
mean, it's
all
a
I heard.
possibility everybody might be back for the playing game.
Uh-huh.
If they get in the playing game, they might
Uh-huh.
avoid the playing game. Have you ever thought
Uh-huh.
about that, Mr. Wilson?
Nope. Nope. Because
Yeah.
you know why? Because all you got to do, you got to see Steph coming down 94 feet. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh,
No
okay. I'm
disrespect.
sorry. Because I'm sorry. They have to win tonight's game to get to inside the 5, 6. I believe it was a 4, 5, 6, or 7 seed to
Okay.
get out of the playing tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna happen.
How you know
It's
that?
not gonna happen.
How you know that? This game haven't been
No.
played yet.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Anyway,
Let's
let's talk
move
about
on.
your Knicks real quick. Since everybody, oh, you goddamn
Oh,
Knicks fans, you want to
oh,
discuss
oh,
me?
oh.
Discuss me, and
What
then
you
they
say?
showing your old 1970
Uh,
banners, talking about
uh,
less New York. We in the building. This is making me sick and nauseous. What is wrong
uh-huh.
with y'all? What is wrong
I'm
with
sorry.
y'all? What is
I'm
wrong
sorry.
with you Knicks fans?
So what's wrong with us? Okay, see, but you're talking about me with hate, right? You're talking about me with hate, right?
Right.
What about you and your hate for the Knicks? What have the Knicks done to you?
Well, the
Okay,
Knicks doesn't.
I understand.
I don't hate the
Why
Knicks as an
you don't hate?
organization. I hate Knicks fans like you
Why?
because
What
y'all
have we
over
done to
exaggerate.
you?
Y'all over exaggerate when it comes to shit.
What are we?
Y'all,
What are
y'all
we
always,
exaggerating?
y'all always talking shit. Like y'all gonna do
About what are we
something
talking?
and you never rise to occasion. You never rise to the occasion. You always hope that, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do
Uh
that.
huh.
And you
Uh
haven't done
huh.
it in damn 40 years.
Okay, look. Let's slow down.
You haven't
See,
won a damn
here's the
championship in
problem with.
50 years.
Okay, fine. That's understandable. It's understandable. We have. You don't have to mention our pain. Yeah, I'm not won a championship since 1973. But I tell you, sir, when was the last time the Knicks played the playoffs?
Was it 2012?
Right.
Yeah, I bought my
Me and
Miami or
you.
something like
What?
that.
Right. Right. Right now, we have not made the playoffs since 2012, and we
That's
were.
sad.
I believe it's been a long time. It's
Mm-hmm.
been damn. It's been almost a damn decade now. It's been 9 years since we made the playoffs. It's a long time. That was a very long time.
Yep.
However, not only we ain't got to worry about no playing tournament. We ain't got to worry about none of that. because
Okay.
we got a home court advantage, and we had the number four,
So
not four
uh-huh.
seed,
Okay.
4 seed. Now
So that means
we
y'all
playing the
playing
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Hawks.
Okay.
Yes,
You don't think that's gonna be a
I you
tough
know
series for you?
I try to. I don't
Do you think I
I
actually
don't
win
think
in
it's
that
gonna. It's
series?
gonna be. Oh, we're going to win that series.
Give me a
We're going to
number.
win that series.
4 games to what?
Knicks in 6. 4-2.
Knicks in 6. What?
Knicks in 6.
Knicks
Knicks
in
in 6.
6?
Knicks in 6.
Mm.
And then do you know who we will play the second round?
Enlighten me.
We play the Brooklyn Nets in the second round. That's
And
what I
y'all are
want.
not winning
That's what I
game.
want. We gonna win. I'm saying right now, we taking them 6. Taking them 6, 7 games.
6
Taking 6,
games?
7 games.
You taking the
6, 6,
Brooklyn
7
Nets to
games.
6 games?
Yeah, that's right.
That is
That's right. That's right.
unrealistic, and you know it.
No, that was not. It's very realistic.
With the big
Because your
three on the
man,
court?
half your team can't stay on. Are we sure all 3 gonna be available? Because I ain't
Yes.
sure. I'm saying it right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's healthy than me.
Okay. If you say so, I'm just. Oh, everybody healthy to you. See, that's your eyes. My
No,
eyes
no,
see
no.
something a
Everybody's
little
healthy.
bit different.
Had the big three played the last game, and with a win.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So they already locked into the 2 seed. So we would be facing Brooklyn in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah, we get swept.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we get swept. I don't care. Yeah, have a home court advantage, which I'm not, but
Brooklyn.
it doesn't make any difference. You're still gonna get swept.
See, I believe, my brother, that we can take a couple of games from Brooklyn. I believe we can. I believe that Kevin Durant, who I believe is the best basketball player in the game, I hope he don't get injured. I don't wish injury on nobody. I hope Kyrie just won't have another spaced out moment and go to another damn party or something like that. I hope not. I hope James Harden can stay healthy.
So you're saying with a
I
full
hope Blake Griffin,
with a full big three, everybody's healthy, right? You saying the Knicks can win a couple of games against this Brooklyn Nets team?
Yeah. You know what? Brooklyn don't play no damn defense. We play defense.
And we beat each other the last 2 times.
You see a hard hat, right? You see my money by how many points? 1, 2 points. We took the Lakers to overtime, and we should have won that game.
Okay, and you lost.
Come on, there's no blowouts. If you notice,
yeah, there's no blowouts, but you still get the L.
When y'all play us,
doesn't matter how close. Okay. Y'all was close to winning. You got the L, and that's what the Knicks do. You catch L's all day, all day.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. You lose by 1 point. You lost. Why? Because you Knicks always get in your own way. You always get in your own way. It's something. It's gonna be a call, like a walking, like a walking call, like the last couple of games. I guess it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a double dribble. It's gonna be something that will get in the Knicks' way of winning the game. You can book that. Y'all get in your own way. Why? Because y'all yap all the time. Yeah. Oh, we ready now. Oh, yeah, we gonna do this tonight. Oh, yeah. We gonna take a couple games. Yeah. And y'all wind up going home with the L.
That's right. Okay.
It's disgusting.
See, I said Knicks in 6. See, I'm being honest here. We might lose a game or 2. You know,
6 games.
We might lose a game or 2.
I'll give y'all a game. Y'all might go 5.
I might say so.
That might go 1 game. That would be an off night for everybody.
5.
And that's an off night. The only way y'all get that win is an off night.
Wait, Tiz play. Okay, you keep thinking that. I want you to keep thinking that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the same energy
too. The playoffs,
if y'all beat the Hawks.
Oh yeah, keep thinking. We gonna beat the Hawks. We gonna beat the Hawks.
You saying that now?
I'm praying.
Watch Trae Young go light the asses up. Watch. Trae Young is gonna light you asses.
Yeah, Trae.
What? Y'all keep sleeping on Trae Young.
I'm worried about Trae. I'm not
Forget about the
I'm
second
not
round.
sleeping
You
on
better
Trey.
worry
I
about
know
getting out
Trey
the
gonna
first
give us
round.
problems.
You better worry about that first round.
We're getting out the first round.
Okay. All right.
They must not seen the
You
most.
want to bet a bottle on
They
that?
must not seen the most improved player, Julius Randle.
Oh God,
Sure.
really? Really?
Yeah,
What about
we do
everybody
it like
else?
on.
What about
Yeah,
everybody else?
we put a bottle on there. Yeah, yeah.
You want a
What
bottle
about
on it?
everybody else? Oh, I will admit, yeah, sure. I will admit that I ain't worried about Capella. I will admit that because if Mitchell Robinson don't come back, we got Noel, but we need Taj Gibson is a bad matchup for Capella. He's too big, too strong. That's out in the post. I won't give him that. Gallinari,
Mm-hmm.
Bogdanovich, they good shooters. But
Yeah.
I'm worried about Trey Young and Capella. Those are two I'm worried about. Everybody else, I believe we can handle. You
Okay.
see, because we got a couple players that have playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in Atlanta, with the exception of maybe Gallinari, has playoff experience on that team.
You're right.
Except for, I'm sorry, I forgot about Sweet Lou. I forgot about Lemon Pepper Lou. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
forgot. Oh shit, yeah, I did forget about Lemon
Oh
Pepper
yeah,
Lou.
you forgot about
Yeah,
that's another
Lemon
problem for
Pepper Lou
y'all.
off the bench. Yeah. Who? Lemon Pepper Lou. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
got
gonna
to
be a
work on
problem
that.
for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, we can take. Yeah, we can take that. We can take them. It's gonna be
Okay.
grind out. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get ugly. Nate McMillan's a good coach. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I respect him. But we gotta come to our floor, son. You gotta come to our city. You gotta come to our garden for the first two games. And y'all better hope you only get
Please.
one, because y'all get two, y'all in trouble.
Who y'all?
I'm saying right now.
Who y'all?
I'm talking about Atlanta because I'm talking about Atlanta. I ain't talking about your team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
You're Brooklyn Nets. Y'all should be good. And if y'all don't sweep your first round opponent, something is wrong. Y'all should sweep them.
And who we playing? We don't know yet, right?
We don't know yet either. We don't know.
Okay.
We don't even know who it's the winner of the Wizards, Celtics, or whoever it is.
All right. So you don't think the Celtics, all the Wizards, could get a one game from Brooklyn? I
No,
believe so.
no. I mean, I would love to see Kevin Durant against Russell Westbrook. Ooh, that's a lot of talking right there. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of talking right there. Oh, that's personal.
Ain't gonna light their asses up.
Uh-huh.
That
I
might be a
will
sweep.
tell you right now. I will tell you right now who will be in
Mm-hmm.
trouble in the playoffs right now.
Who?
The Milwaukee Bucks will be in trouble.
Against who?
They are playing the Miami Heat in the first round again. Last year they got swept. I understand Giannis got hurt in that last game, but they was already down 3-0
But it was
before
already
Giannis
gone.
got hurt last year. They was already done.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Miami always seems to have something for Giannis because they refuse to change up their game. Now, I do. It is intriguing to see what Drew Holiday is going to bring to the playoffs, because Drew Holiday he's an all world talent, and I would love to see what he does in the playoffs and how they're going to change it up, because you can't have Giannis play the same way he's already been playing in the playoffs.
Well,
You can't
newsflash,
have
he
him.
is.
Oh yeah, he is. But in the playoffs, they got to run like a different style.
That's not gonna happen.
I've seen a couple of things that, obviously the regular season is different from the playoffs, but they run some plays and Giannis out the high post, and that has not been that's completely different. But Drew Holiday brings a different element. Everybody else on the team remains the same. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see what type of Giannis I'm seeing in the playoffs.
Giannis have to shoot like Reggie Miller for them to beat the Miami Heat.
Exactly.
And that's not gonna happen
Oh,
because they're gonna take away the drive and he has to shoot
right. Right.
98% of the time. Like having
Right.
it last year, all them damn charges and everything, he damn near fouled out the
Mm-hmm.
game.
And they're gonna build a wall.
Exactly.
Miami gonna build a wall.
Mm-hmm.
So Miami. I'm saying right, and I'm sorry, man. If memory serves me correct, did Miami just come out the finals?
Yep.
And now they all healthy?
Yep.
Oh man, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I know. All right.
All right.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Logan Paul. Let's go to boxing real quick. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. The
Mm-hmm.
fight would be on June 6th of this year. Will you be watching this?
And
And do you think this is true disrespect to the true arts of fighters of boxing?
I think it's a disrespect to all boxers. Because, well, first of all, am I going to watch? I'll probably watch to see Floyd not going to knock out anybody at this point in his career. We both
What?
know that. Hold on, brother. Let me explain. Floyd is a defensive fighter. I'm not saying that he does not have knockout power or knockout ability. Would I love to see him knock out the Jake Paul? Absolutely. I'm just saying Floyd is more of a defensive fighter, especially at this point of his age.
Man.
I I, I just say he's okay. I do sound a little blasphemous, don't I? Just a little bit. I just say a little bit. Okay. I will. I want to see him knock out. I want to see him knock out Jake Paul, but I don't think it's going. I don't think it's going to happen. Floyd is going to teach this kid a lesson. Floyd is going to teach him. No, Floyd is going to win, and he's going to teach him a lesson. Jake Paul, obviously, what YouTubers and some boxing experts say, he's taking this very seriously. What's the difference between you being a fighter on YouTube and fighting one of the greatest boxers of all time? And when you can't hit nothing, and you can't touch what you can clearly see, you ain't gonna win. And Floyd Mayweather is gonna teach this kid a lesson. Will he knock him out? No, he's gonna get him tired and then go for a couple of body shots and then do what Floyd always does. Cash out a big payday and go for the dub. He's gonna get the win regardless, because we know there's nobody in this planet that can beat Floyd Mayweather. Nobody. You
So it's
tell
not
me
gonna
a
be a knockout.
boxer that can beat, huh?
Is he gonna knock out his opponent?
Is he gonna knock out Jake Paul? I did say no, so I'm gonna slip by and say no. He's not gonna knock him out. I would want to, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Well, I know you sound so disappointed in me right now since we both boxing
This is
fans.
blasphemous coming out of your mouth. Blasphemous.
I'm sorry, bro. I just say I, I just see Floyd. He's a defensive guy, man. He sticks to his
And
guns, man. He's like,
he still can knock you out. You are talking
we're
about
gonna have to wait and see now,
Floyd
won't we?
Money Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers of all time, and a guy who just got in a
I
damn
know. I
boxing
said
ring
this.
just for a cup of tea and some crumpets. You think that Floyd
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather can knock this guy out?
I didn't say he couldn't. I'll just say he won't. I don't think it's
Oh
going to
my
happen.
god! And that's the blasphemy part. You just saw what he did to
I'm
Conor
just
McGregor.
saying, man. Oh, come on,
He's
man.
gonna drag
We
it
knew
out. He's
that
gonna
thing was
drag it out
over.
to get the
We
people what they
knew.
want. Oh yeah, we gonna go 5 or 6, rounds, but I'm still knock you out. He still knocked him out, didn't he?
The man was tired all the way down there to the 10th round. Come on, man.
They
You don't
both are
count that.
goddamn tired. They both are tired.
Exactly. And what happened? Okay, so he did knock him out.
And
He
he
was not
still
drunk because he
knocked
was
out
tired.
Conor McGregor. He was dragging the fight the whole goddamn time. You think he's not gonna do that with this guy? This YouTuber?
Yes. I don't
He's
think
gonna
he's gonna knock
drag it
him.
out and then he's gonna knock him
I
out.
don't think he's gonna knock him out, but you're gonna get him tired.
Oh my god. You are
Okay.
disrespectful. You
If it does
are
happen, I'm not being
disrespectful to Floyd
disrespectful.
Mayweather. That is
I'm
disrespectful.
not being disrespectful to
Yeah,
Floyd
I
Mayweather.
think you
I'm
gonna take
just
it.
saying
You gonna take
it's
it.
not.
You gonna
I'm just saying
drag
you
it
gonna
for rounds, but I was thinking gonna knock him out. Really?
look, man. I'm just saying you can't hit what you can't see. This kid Logan Paul, he's fought some people on YouTube and fought these people. I'm sure he's taking this very seriously. And boxing experts have said they like what he's saying and he's taking it very seriously. But this is Floyd Mayweather we're talking about. Did you see how Floyd fought against Manny Pacquiao before Manny had a shoulder injury?
And what's the problem?
Manny was hitting nothing but air the whole fight.
Yeah,
He's gonna do the
I
same
agree.
thing with this kid for Logan Paul.
And
He's gonna do the same
that's
thing.
an experienced
When you can't hit nothing,
boxer,
that he gonna learn from.
a former
Exactly. Exactly. He
champion.
gonna teach him a lesson.
This is a YouTuber who only been in the boxing ring for a cup of coffee. And you sitting here on this damn show saying that Mayweather cannot knock him out? What is wrong with
Mm-hmm. I said he won't. I didn't say he's not had the ability, because he does have the ability. I'm just saying he won't do it in this fight. Floyd been out of when was Floyd's last fight? When was
you?
Floyd
Was it
Mayweather's
McGregor?
last
Was
fight
it last
against
fight?
Conor McGregor? Correct. That was
Yeah.
his last fight.
Yes.
Yeah, it was definitely McGregor. That was
How did it end?
2 years ago.
How did it end?
Floyd ain't fought nobody in 2 years.
He
Yes,
don't
he
have
knocked
to.
him
He
out.
retired.
Yes, I know he knocked him out. I understand. I know.
So just because it's 2 years later, he still
not
can't
with the
knock
talent
nobody out?
boxing has
Is that
now.
what you're saying? A YouTube, we can't
I'm
knock a
just saying.
YouTube out? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I'm just
You're
saying
unbelievable.
that he's not. I'm just saying he's going to be Floyd sticks to what he knows best. He's a defensive guy. He knocked out McGregor. It took him 10 rounds to do it but it was over like the third or fourth round. We know this. Yes.
Bro.
I'm a boxer.
You acting
I
like
know.
you act like he's fighting Manny Pacquiao or somebody else that has
I
experience and
know.
is a former
I'm
champion.
saying,
He's fighting a damn YouTuber.
I know this.
And you
I know.
still
And
sitting here on this podcast saying that you don't think Floyd Mayweather can knock this guy out.
I'm saying he won't knock him out. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I just said.
I am saying that.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, bro.
This is the second time you actually disrespected Floyd Mayweather on this podcast. You're gonna stop disrespecting him.
If he knocks him out, or when he knocks him out, I will apologize.
Apologize.
I will apologize. I will.
You need to apologize right now.
I gotta stick to my guns, bro. I can't. I ain't no punk. I gotta stick to my guns, man.
Oh my God. Disrespect.
If and when he knocks him out, I will come on this podcast and I will apologize.
No, apologize right now. That's what you need to do.
See, unlike
Saying they can't
me,
knock this guy out. You kidding me?
see, I will admit when I'm wrong. I will admit when I'm wrong. That's why I'll come on here when I'm wrong.
You're wrong right now. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I'm only wrong until I see otherwise. That's all I'm saying.
So you need to see this boxing match for you to come with the conclusion that he can actually knock somebody out who is a damn YouTuber. Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
But we're moving on.
I'm just saying. I apologize for everything. I apologize for Tom Brady, but I apologize for everything.
No, you need to apologize to Tom Brady too, with your disrespectful self.
No, hell no. I damn sure not gonna apologize.
Tom Brady needs to repeat. He already did that already. He did that shit 15 years ago.
Yeah, him and the refs.
Oh please! Oh my God! Disrespectful. You're fucking disrespectful. Anyway, I'm about to cut off your damn mic. Anyway, next topic. Let's get into some music. As you know, Versus did. The Skate versus SWV to the VB. What are your thoughts on the battle and who you think was the actual winner in this Versus battle, Mr. Wilson? Marcus Wilson, you're unbelievable. For you to actually get on here and say that Floyd Mayweather cannot knock out this guy Paul Logan or Logan Paul or whatever his goddamn name is blasphemous. Yeah, you're back. It's your blasphemous self.
What happened now? What happened?
Anyway, let's get into some music.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Versus last Saturday did the Escape and SWV. What are your thoughts on the battle and who you took on?
Um, my I think people had the damn two people. I think so many people had the mic. I'm not talking about the SWV. Well, okay, let me rephrase. Both groups supposed to have mics, but I felt like many people were talking at the same damn time.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah, it was a lot
that's
of
number
talking.
one.
They were too
I see a
excited.
lot
They were
of
too
talk,
excited.
way too excited. They're talking at the exact same time. I'm like, I don't know who said what. But my opinion, straight up and down, SWV won that battle. SWV won because they were playing hits, and the hits went back to back to back and made sense. You know what I'm saying? They played beautiful hits, and it just made perfect sense. Escape hits just seemed to be all over the place. Now I love some of their hits. I love Understanding. I love what's the name of that song? Damn, they had so many. They had a lot of hit songs, and most of it is from I believe, their second album. But most of their hits were, I believe, Understanding, My Little Secret. That's the name of the song. Those are some of my favorite hits with SWV. Not only did they play their hits, they played them live at the same time, but they just seemed more in sync. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think SWV won that battle. What you think?
No, I agree with you. I just came in and automatically thought that SWV was gonna win it anyway because
Right.
SWV is the biggest group
Mm-hmm.
between them two.
Do you think that was
No,
a?
I don't know.
Let me ask you. Do you think that was a fair matchup?
I think it's fair. Yes, I mean it makes sense. It's the same era,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
SWV just has bigger hits than Escape did.
Absolutely.
More monster hits.
Right.
You know, I mean,
And
I
then
think this week alone is like could actually drops a bomb on Escape catalog just like that. This is a week. Now you got the Human Nature sample. You got
right.
that. You got
Yeah.
the joint with Wu Tang and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So SWV has bigger hits than Escape. The only songs I like from Escape is only like one is My Little Secret and
Understanding.
who Can I Run To. I understand that I'm not a
Oh,
big fan of Understanding.
I
But Who
was
Can
I
I
was
Run
also
To?
gonna
But
say
that's a remix song. Yeah,
I was also gonna say Just Kicking is a good song too.
yeah, Just Kidding is a good song. But the only song I would listen to is that is Who Can I Run To? Because that's a
Yeah.
remake they did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But SWV they
but
did but Downtown, whew, when they did
yeah, see
Downtown and it
that's another monster too.
yeah. And then they did a collab with who they did that collab song with? What's the name of that group they did the collab with? Oh man, they did the collab song. Damn. They did it. It was a boy group. It was a male group. They did a collaboration with. That song was tough. I forgot.
Mm.
Was it? It wasn't Troop. Damn, I forgot the name of the group. That was so. That was like 1990, I believe.
Yeah,
It was like early 1990, 1991. I forget the name of the group. But they did a collab song with them that was big at that time also. But overall, I just thought, SWV, they won that battle, bro.
oh
And
yeah,
it
of
wasn't
course.
even close. I thought that SWV would have a better matchup, and it just seemed like Escape. I love Escape. My favorite person in Escape is the big girl who was not big anymore. Not to disrespect her.
Tasha.
I believe it's Todd. Yeah, Tasha. She can blow. She can blow.
Yeah,
She can definitely blow. Tanya was cool too. I had a little crush on her back in the day. She was definitely cool. But Candy,
Candy
you
Escape.
know how Candy Escape. I like Candy Escape than I like Candy Burris because Candy be trying to take over shit. all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You could, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that felt like she be trying to take over shit all the time.
Right.
But then she won't realize that she's doing it. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong, and some of y'all who are Escape fans might not agree with it, but y'all entitled to everybody's opinion. But I just felt the overall SWV, they came, but it seemed like they came prepared. You know what I'm saying? Outfits was on fleek, hair was on fleek. You know what I'm saying? They weren't talking a lot at the same time like Escape was doing. and I just seemed like they balanced the music that they were doing. I would agree at some point that both groups got a little out of touch when they started playing cuts that a lot of people didn't know about. Like, I did not know that one of the members from SWV did the song with Will Smith for Men in Black.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I actually did not know that.
Yeah, I did.
So it was a little shocking to me.
I just tell
I
about
was
the
like,
way she sings. I know that
right.
voice from somewhere, so I know that from the jump. Like when that song came out, it sounded like Coco for SWV.
Right. Coco, right.
Yeah. We all know
know.
Kenny did
So,
Scrub, No Scrubs. We already know that she wrote that shit.
yeah. See why they ain't put the Sporty Thieves in that though?
They
Why ain't
have
put the
to.
Sporty Thieves in
They
that?
hate. They don't want the fellas to respond.
Come on, man. Why? I understand it's all about the ladies, but if you're doing the same beat, you gotta put the Sporty Thieves in that too.
Yeah, but
you
have
gotta
to
put the Sporty Thieves in there.
Yeah, you gotta give the chance for the
Thieves,
fellas to respond.
But it was all about the ladies. It made sense.
Yeah. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day.
That's
okay.
Hey, it's okay. What you thought, bro? What did you think?
No, I thought it was cool. I did think they was too excited, and there was too many people talking at the same time. But coming into it, I know SWV is going to win because they have the biggest hits during Escape. So I already know that SWV is going to win. Their catalog is way better than Escape's. And Escape they don't have so many collabos either. See, SWV has that. A lot of collabs.
Has a lot of them.
I don't even think they play
that's kind of
collab.
That's one of my opinion does take
JD.
away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're under the same production though, so I don't even count that. Like when you're doing the same thing with the people that gave you the break and it's still there to this day, I don't really count that.
Right. Absolutely. All right, bro. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we get out of here?
Nah, man, we gotta talk about it, man. We gotta talk about my man J. Cole, man. My man J. Cole came out with the off season. I'm saying it right now, album of the year. I have not listened to nothing else since Friday. I ain't listened to not one song. I don't hear about no Nicki Minaj because that was a remake from my album, her first. That's just trash. She just put 3 new songs on it. No. Right. I don't care if you go on that Cardi. I don't care if you got Make It Be Silent. I don't care about that. J. Cole not only had the highest album release since Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's Thriller album, 74 million copies. What? This is an album that J. Cole put. You can tell by listening to his lyrics, every single song. There was a reason why he took off for 3 years for albums just like this.
Yeah, you gotta reset.
This is a different version of Cole. The reception has been unbelievable. The first album, the first song, you hearing the beat, and then out of nowhere, Killer Cameron comes in and sets them off the right way. If Cameron don't get you hyped for any song, something wrong with your music game.
Facts.
Cameron came in, set J. Cole right, and started spitting rhymes, putting references to calling out Luigi. Kid gave him love to Luigi and not Mario, calling Luigi brother. Gave Dame Dollar a shout out and gave him the intro, Russell Westbrook. Even the fake 23 gave him some love too. Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, John Morant. Not only that, the whole weekend, just to make it even better, to celebrate his release, He's in the he's in the African basketball league, dropping buckets right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it right now. Off season album of the year. I have not listened to anything else since. I completely forgot. I was listening to Khaled. I completely forgot that his album came out last week. And that is and my favorite track. You know what my favorite track on Khaled album is with Jay-Z and
And
Nas.
Nas,
You
yeah,
know,
that is
Nas
the best
kinda
record album.
nah nah that's the best record out, and he kinda did Nas did kind of do better than Jay on that track. You know, he kind of outspit him. But you know,
I know,
I ain't gonna
I know
start
you, I
nothing
know
with
you gonna
you.
say that.
I ain't gonna start
I
nothing
know you're
with you.
gonna say that.
I ain't gonna
I
ain't
know
gonna
you're gonna
start
say
nothing
that.
with you.
You
I ain't,
just trying to work my
I
nerves.
ain't gonna
That's what you're trying
I
to
ain't
do. You
not
trying
gonna
to work
start
my
nothing.
nerves. You try to get on my nerves. But I ain't gonna let you do just
I,
like you do with
I
John
ain't
Cena.
trying to
I ain't
start
gonna let
nothing
you
with you,
do it.
man.
I ain't gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna let you do it. You know who had the better verse. Stop it. And Nas is on their video saying it. So don't even go there with me. Don't even go there with me. Man, I listened to J. Cole.
I'm
The
just
first five
saying,
songs.
man.
I gotta finish the album. I listened to the first five songs, and
What?
I'm still stuck on the fifth song.
Oh,
That's how good the album is. So
oh,
I'm just dying to listen to the rest of it.
yeah, man.
But the first five songs is man, he put a
Oh
lot of
man,
time and
this.
energy into these songs. So shout out to
I
J.
think
Cole,
his
man.
best song is yeah. Shout out to J Cole. Yo, I think his two best songs are "Pride Is the Devil"
Mm-hmm.
and "On Hills on Hillside." Those
Yeah,
are his, in my opinion, those are his two best songs, man. Oh my god, they hit my life. I love my life too. My life is almost respect, almost character what's going on in our lives right now. My life
facts.
is dope. And when I thought when the album first came out, there was no features. Because if you notice on certain apps, like I have Tidal and Spotify, there were no features. But then you hear
Right.
Cameron, I'm like, they don't say Cameron on here. Then you hear My
Mm-hmm.
Life, you don't hear about Lil Baby, and you'll hear about 21 Savage. And next thing you know, boom, here we go. I'm like, oh damn. Okay.
Right.
So once again, shout out to J. Cole. I'm still bumping off season. You know, and shout out to the woman. I got my R&B. I'm on my R&B shit today. You know, loving late great Aaliyah.
Got
You
the
know,
baby
she up
girl.
there with DMX. You know what I'm saying? Up there with X.
Baby girl.
I got baby girl home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, man.
shout out,
So
man. Shout out to all my family, friends. Yeah, brother.
yeah, man, go get everybody social media where they can find you and everything.
Sure, man. Teddy Lavish 33. Look for me on IG. Look me up Marcus Wilson on Facebook. You know, we do got a lot of stuff going on for Saucy Discourse. We got some heat coming through. I'm letting y'all know right now we got some heat coming through. You know what I'm saying? So ask y'all, you want to hit me up, ask me any questions, DM me anything. I'll be happy to respond to y'all. You know, we got more heat coming. Hashtag we working.
Exactly, exactly. Uh, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you. Um, shout out
Yeah,
to all
bro.
the fans out there. Make sure you go out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe right now. While we here live, make sure you subscribe right now on our YouTube channel. Make sure
Yeah,
you subscribe
yeah,
to all the streaming platforms that we
yeah.
on, and we're gonna keep giving you
Mm-hmm.
this good stuff. Shout out to Social Nation, man. We appreciate you. Go get you some official Saucy Discourse merch and taste brand. The link is in our bio. Shout out to
Yeah.
Sicardi. Shout out to Gorilla Hebrew. Shout out to the Deacon.
Yes,
We out of
sir.
here.
We
Peace and
out of
love.
here. Peace and love to Saucy. Peace and love to Saucy.